Hi guys, good day to all. Now today's project is about key gauge, which is very much important for a locksmith, and which I only have a limited kind, which is only I got one for sisa. And so I was thinking of making a square with the four capable key gauge arrangement. I got this brush here. It's 1.5 millimeter, and I am planning to make this as a key gauge for visor, slugs, yell, and maybe this one is for a spare or whatever, because I already have a sisa. Well, I chose those visor, yell, and slugs because that is most common in my area. So if you are planning also to make one, and this is quite a very useful. So what I will do now is that my plan is to make a key gauge on this side here, and at the bottom will be the pin size of each brand, right? Let's say from visor, the key is the pin is from 0 to 9, and slugs the same, 0 to 9, yell 0 to 9, and the spare here I will try to plan that later on, for which is the whatever I saw which is most common in my area or in my country. So I will try to fabricate key gauge on this, and those who are interested, mostly to those locksmith, this is really a must tools if you are keying, or also you are using some loose pins in order to measure them to your purpose, because sometimes there are still loose pins that are new, which you can reuse. And also one reminder is that the standard pins for visor, for yell, and for slugs, as long as they are on a standard large format, they are the same. However, on the sisa, it is a little bit smaller in diameter, so take note of that. What I am going to do is that this side here will be the pin reference size. Let's say example for the yell, which has a pin assignment of 0 to 9. So this is the cutting part here, and this is the pin 0 to 9. And with regards to cutting this for the key gauge, so I think what I suggest is that if you have if you know someone who has a card key cutting machine, which you can ask him, or you can pay him to cut you two keys of yell, which has a cut of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, and after that, in order to make sure about the cutting sequence, is that you fill this up with the pin 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and check with your key and see if they are level, and see that means it is on the shear line, that is a correct cut. And the same for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so after you prepare the key, then you are ready to go on cutting this side here. And for this pin reference, that's no problem, just based on the original pin of yell, and it's a standard pin, so it's no problem. Just cut it until you reach the desired length of it, and try to file it with finishing touches, and that will be fine. So okay, so I already had give you an example for Yale. So the same goes here on the slugs in this area, and this visor in this area. That will be the same procedure on a standard pin on this side, because I already have one for CISA. So I think this one side here I will reserve for spare. Once I get home and see what else is the common or familiar locks that is available there, then I will put it on this side here for my key gauge. Okay folks, so I'll start working on this now, making a hole here and cut it and try to make a ladder type from 0 to 9, and the same here for the reference pin length. Alright, so take this, I post this for a while and I will show you the way I cut it. Alright, okay guys, now I already prepared the initial cuts, and now what I'm gonna do is just to cut it with a hacksaw. Okay folks, it's done now, and this is a 4-in-1 key gates, riser, slugs, and yeah, and one spare. Thanks for watching, and good day.